Hello, this is my corner tea bar, and I am about to open up this ripe bar. Already warmed up a little bit my tea bar here. It's a Bulang Mountain ancient tree ripe bar called Timeless Aroma from 2025 Oriental leaf. Very nice. I want to make sure that my camera focus again, just like that one video that was all over the place. Let's see. Keep warming up this teapot I have. It's ripe wire. I do not understand the word of what this is, but here it is. It smells good. Ooh, there. There you go. And now focus again. So I ask you to pardon my appearance because I was just working. So I just came home and I opened this beautiful box. I want to get some tea in there, although I already drank a lot of this kind of tea. There's always room for more. So let's see how this goes. This chunk right here is like 8 grams. 11. Okay. A little bit less. 9.3. So I'm gonna kind of like piece it out a little bit. And the request was basically I drink a lot of V93 from Dayi, 2019. V93 from Dayi is one of my favorites. So I asked for something similar. And Carrie sent me options of what the products they have. And I know a lot of people like this taste profile. So it's great because now you know what to order from them. And that's mainly what I drink is just show. Bilbao has been kind of a new thing lately. I'll put this out of the way here for now. And let's just hit it with this. It's gonna be hot enough. I like my tea dank, so well, let this really steep in there. So the reason why I'm doing it this way is because like I don't think that Pu-erh is showing you its most like awesome characteristics when it's brewed on a guy one. Unlike most other teas, I will brew them on a guy one. I think that a clay pot and like a really warm, like thick-walled clay pot does best. And the reason why is that is because the way I drink Pu-erh is with an overnight steep. So all night steeping on a thermos that's pretty hot in the morning. I have to let the tea cool down to drink it kind of hot in the morning. You know, I have to just leave it there and then I can drink it. I can't just drink it off the thermos. So it was super hot all night, many hours, steeping in there. So the extraction is massive. And therefore I want some quality stuff to be drinking, you know. And Dai V93 is one of those profiles that I like a lot. I can drink that without getting tired of that very earthy flavor. It's very smooth and all that. So after buying so many times repeatedly from Kichti, so I was like, is there is there options? Is there an option out there? Um, and yeah, it's not for everyone, you know. I think that I have said several times that I do put a little bit of, like a little tiny pinch of Celtic salt in my thermos, you know, so it's like sea salt, just like a tiny pinch in my thermos. So it's like 2 liters. It's almost nothing, but it really, like, I don't know, gives it a, I don't know. It's kind of like when you eat eggs without salt. You know what I mean? It just gives it a wrapping. It just kind of completes the profile to me, and that's a personal preference, right? I mean, it's totally fine. Actually, these last 2 days I have not put a pinch of salt. I just drink it, and I have not been drinking any V93 because I ran out of it. So I was just drinking my emergency stash. I have a stash. Of, you should know this. I have a stash of tea that will last me a long time. If for some reason we can't trade with China anymore, and I have no access to tea, I'll be good for a while. That's how nuts I am about it. So let's see. It starts very light, and then it starts thickening, and you can see it changing color, and how it's darkening. Not really sure like how long I was brewing it, but it is very dark right there. And I'm going to make sure that my camera is not, it's having trouble with the focus thing, you know. So there you go, back to focus. This smells fantastic. It has the sweet, earthy aroma, like a little nutty. Yeah, yeah, it's almost like if there was milk there already. Milky, nutty, earthy stuff. And although it's a new tea, I do smell in the wet leaves, sort of like old wood, leathery, kind of vintage flavor. I mean, taste. Oh yeah, dark chocolate, dark chocolate. Yeah, super present dark chocolate flavor. Very pleasant. There is some sweetness, underlying sweetness, and the back of the palate, that kind of a nice bitterness of dark chocolate. Will this be something that I'll be drinking every day? I will definitely be drinking it. Depending on how much it is, I have no idea how much it is. Because this was a gift. But I bought a bunch of Liu Bao, and they sent me this as a couple of other show Pu-erhs to test and show people. You know, this one is pretty good. It's got a very present, very present dark chocolate flavor. If you were gonna show someone who like only drinks coffee, and like I don't drink tea because it's too weak, brew them something like this. They're gonna blow their socks off. Very nice. There you go. Brew when this stuff is. It's good. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get very wired up because with show you shouldn't expect to be very wired up. It's not. It's not like green tea or black tea or something like that. Hmm. Very nice. Definitely gonna be fuel for work. I drink this kind of tea when I'm working. That's just what I do. So, without much to say, you will recommend you try this one if they have samples and compare it with your usual shop war, factory shop war. This is pretty good. And I do know the Oriental Leaf, they care about quality, so hmm I'll get in my shop bar from them. Well, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.